Congratulations to men like Box. Congratulations to you as well, everybody that played. I want to just first of all just say big shout out, special shout outs to all. Everybody gets a participation trophy, but if you made it to the podium, big up yourself. Corner, very very narrow finish at the end. Big up to Ronald, Mr. Cell, Bruno, and anybody else that is tuning in. Like the thing, don't forget to like the video. The link is right there in the chat if you want to join in. I also want to give a special shout out to who else participated in the game. Let's see. I'm looking at the quick report right now. Top five, as I mentioned, was Box Corner, Cell Bruno, no, BT and Fox in the Box. Heaven on Earth was sixth. Get it, Xerxes. Shout out to Nile, who was also so close to seventh, Nile, by like just a few points. Xerxes and 2025 Ballon d'Or as well. Big up yourselves. And everybody that, was playing in the chat, man. I bet it's really nice in the chat too, because, you can just, you don't have to be like, have points be counting for anything. So big up yourselves. All right. Uh Ty Devlin Edison Liam Delap in says Lucky. Big up to Lucky in the building. Men like Ronald, Nile in the house. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. We are here. It's the Hangout. Spontaneous football conversations, all life conversations wherever we go. And yeah, let's talk it out. Men like Ronald in the building, and men like Puppy in the house. So yeah, Ronald, first things first. I actually want to make sure we talk about the England squad selection. Is Rashford in there? Let's see. Let's check.
I think I saw some post that he might have posted
Yeah,
saying like soon come like type of thing. I think it was, but I could be wrong.
yeah. Rashford is back. He has not played for England since March 2024. And all he needed was to go to Aston Villa for 40 days. And then now he's back in the national team squad again.
Because he is a favorite to be in the team, to be fair. Like, but his obviously just got to put in his performance at club level, which is done
Mhm.
so far with Villa.
Damn. That's wild. Okay, here's the thing. Thomas Tuchel has announced it. Reece James is back in the national squad as well. Matter of fact, let me just share the screen so we look at it together. All I notice is that Sancholini is not there.
Why would he be? He don't even he hasn't had no goals. What assists has he have? Does he cross the ball?
Apparently he hasn't crossed the ball in 2025. Can you believe that? It's crazy.
Wild. That's wild. You're a winger. Not at
Sancho.
least one cross a game at least.
Yeah, apparently, I saw the stat that was like that. But I know Luen is definitely proud of Marcus Rashford.
No, I
What?
am too actually. Like I hope he bats for him. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the graphic about?
So this is the English men's squad, which has been announced today. We're looking at the players and just mentioning the fact that these the notable absentee of the freedom fighter Jadon Sancho, but obviously big up to Marcus Rashford for being in there. But I wanted to start from the back. Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford.
Wait, is Rashford in there? Rashford in there?
Yeah, Rashi made it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. James Trafford is in there, so probably Pickford will be number one. I don't know about the defenders. There's no Harry Maguire. Wait, there's no Man United player.
Well, technically, Rashi is a United player, but
He plays for Aston Villa, mate. There's no current Man United player. Okay, let's say that. Like that's crazy. Wow.
What?
What's
They didn't call up Aiden Heaven. This is shocking.
Nah, Haven just got here, bro.
Nah.
They got Levi Colwell. Come on. That's
Nah.
Colwell is
Heaven's better than him, though. Heaven's better than him, though.
Nah, Kova's a bomb, bro.
Nah,
sure.
but I'm surprised. Like, Kobe Manu didn't get called up either.
Well, Maino
I
is
thought
injured,
he
right?
would.
No, Kwanzaa is the shocking one in the defense if we're going to talk about defenders. How did he get into that England team?
You know, oh yeah, you mean Ezri Konza?
Yeah, he's only had 2 starts this season.
Oh yeah. Because I thought,
How did he get into the England team?
oh,
Do you
well,
think
He
his
was there
mother did
during the
something
last
strange for
Euros,
some
wasn't
change?
he? He was there during the last Euros, I think. So they picked him on like credit in the bank.
yeah, because I thought you were talking about Jarrell Kwanzaa, but you were talking about Kwanzaa, Ezri Kwanzaa.
No, the
I-
Villa
i- Is
Villa
is
guy.
is is the England squad trying to be more diverse? Like, how did he get into the squad? I'm trying to understand.
First of all, like I guess what's Tuchel's plan? Like I'm sure Tuchel knows like cup competitions. I guess right. He's he's somebody that like is he can put a team together and like get a tune out of a group of players. But I don't know if this team like is the best one though, because there's no James Madison as well. For me, I rate James Madison. You know, I don't know how you guys feel about him, but like for me, I feel like James Madison adds to a team. Like I don't know, there's got you see the
Would you
midfield.
would you take James Madison over Foden?
Shit.
Because I think Phil Foden has credit in the bank.
Yeah, no, you use both because they
Not
both.
for England though. Maybe
Well,
for Man City, but not for England. He never plays good for England.
Yeah,
why is
he's
James
got an
Madison done for
overdraft
England though?
uh, account for England, not credit in the bank. Yeah, when you think about it, he ghosted all of the Euros, right?
No, but Madison hasn't done anything for England as
Well,
well.
Madison hasn't been given a chance. Really. Like that's the point that I'm trying to make. Like Madison he's got such a specific skill set and underrated, like contribution. And for me, like he deserves a call out, bro. You know.
I mean, I would love to see Palmer shining for England, like to build the team around Palmer. I think
Mm,
that is the way forward, personally.
I
mm,
mean, I would rather see Bailey Tech get a call up than James Madison, to be honest.
Ah, I would love it.
yeah. Yeah, look at the braid saying Foden has Guardiola text and Box says Elliot Anderson, Morgan Gibbs, White, Gallagher should be the midfield lock. Yeah, they have they have Eze as well. I keep forgetting how stacked with talent England is, because Eze and Cole Palmer should just give you enough creativity, and then you got Jude Bellingham as well. Wait, Jordan Henderson? What is Jordan Henderson doing? Isn't he in? Is he going for experience?
It's been playing that good at Ajax.
I thought he's washed, bro. I thought he's
I
done.
thought he was washed too. I thought they was trying to take him out. Like,
Yeah, Jordan Henderson. What is he doing here? Well, they got Kyle Walker. Okay, maybe he's bringing a mixture of old heads and young. Like maybe that's what he's going for. I
Hmm.
don't know. I don't know. But up front, Harry Kane as usual, Phil Foden, Bowen, Anthony Gordon, who's quality, Solanke, and Rat.
Ooh, no Watkins. Wow.
No Watkins. Hmm.
Interesting.
That's wild. He picked Walker and Henderson. Says Box in the chat. He says he picked Walker and Henderson, so he has players near his age. Why is he picking Rashford and Solanke over Watkins? It is, yeah, this is an interesting one. Tuchel will flop. Is a prediction I made up. And Luena says all it took was for my boy to make it back to the national team was time away from United. I'm so proud and sad at the same time. Shout out to Marcus. Well, yeah. Anything else that anybody wants to say about this England national team? Um, are they even like when they go to the World Cup? Do you guys think like Thomas Tuchel could potentially? Because the World Cup is next year, right?
No, the reason why I'll say no is because me personally, I don't trust foreigners with the national team. Um, if he was to come up against Germany in the final, you mean to tell me that this guy is happy to see Germany lose? Me personally, I don't think so. So that's mine.
Nah, I think you gotta put personal over nationality. Nah.
Okay, but let me put it in a way that you'll understand, right?
Okay.
So
Audio.
you are managing England, yeah?
Yeah.
You meet Botswana
Yeah.
in the World Cup final, yeah? You mean to tell me that you're trying to use England to beat Botswana and then go back to where?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Go back to where? Where are you trying to go back to? What, for Christmas?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, your whole family will get eradicated, bro. Don't even try that. Don't even try that, bro.
That's crazy.
Move them out the country before the finals even too. Like whatever they have in the house, just leave it at the house.
Leave it at that. Like, just get to the
Just
airport.
get out. We can start brand new.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine, yeah, if let's say an Englishman, yeah, managed Germany, beat England in the final, and then came back to England
Bro,
to live where?
no, that's a recipe for disaster.
What? And they got smashed. What? 5-0? Live where?
Yeah.
Live where? It's impossible.
Wow. Damn. Yeah, no. That'll be crazy. Bots would drop Kane if he was manager versus Botswana and pick over up front, right? For real. I'll be like, listen, we're playing without like with a one striker formation. I'd park, yeah, no,
Bro, when you're managing against your own country, you have to play well until you get to the final. Then you start putting goalkeepers up front.
yeah, man. That's a very tough one. But I think that they've got more than just Germany to worry about. I mean, there's Spain. Spain is like the most informed national team right now. There is also like, of course, Argentina won't be easy to move. France, the talent of France, guys, this World Cup is about to be lit. The talent of France is like you can't
Go
push
Three
out.
Lions.
Yeah, and there'll be like another surprise nation that just starts clicking at the World Cup, like they always do. Like how I mean, Morocco. To be fair, they were just good even before the World Cup. They just started like they'll also be a team to watch out for and see if they can repeat that as well.
There's
Ecuador,
always
yeah,
a team that has the best kit that ain't gonna win, but everyone's gonna buy their kit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mitch, what do you think, bro? Like this.
No, just what you were saying there, man. Like, there's always like a team that goes into the tournament. There wouldn't be like favorites per se,
Yeah,
but like they have a good team. Like that Spain team wasn't. Nobody thought they were favorites in that Euros. Come on, let's be honest. Many people like predicted Germany,
hmm
France, even England to an extent, because like the Cole Palmer hype and all this, people were like, Spain's not gonna win the whole thing. But then they clicked into gear, and Lamine Yamal, like he was like on smoke in that
mm
tournament. So
mm.
yeah, I don't know, man. I think Tuchel can get it over the line because like he's done it on the big stage, but like I don't know if his style of football like does it suit these England players. Like people wanted like England to play good football. They were like criticizing Southgate for how he plays, and Tuchel is kind of similar. So I don't know how that's gonna the dynamics is gonna work out. So
Yeah,
just my 2 cents on that.
The
yeah,
thing is, I think the scrutiny will be more on him because he's not English. So
yeah,
if they see things that they don't like, if it's Gareth Southgate, they'll let it slide. But
yeah.
if it's Tuchel, they'll be like, mate, this football's boring. But the previous manager was allowed to play boring football for years. And nobody said a word. They just said, yeah, but we're winning.
Hmm. You know what I think he's probably trying to do here. He's probably trying to just replicate what he had at Bayern Munich and try and say, how can I build a squad that's gonna get the best output of Harry Kane? Because like I'm trying to figure out how this makes sense that he doesn't have Trent Alexander-Arnold, which I would want Trent with Harry Kane working together because Kane is, Kane is Kane, and Trent, he can deliver a ball, and there's also who else here? There is like he's included guys like Miles Lewis Skelly, who's like a new kid in the block from Arsenal, right? Who's actually a midfielder by nature, but like he's just been playing left back and it's been working out. And Dan Byrne. Also, I think Dan Byrne, it might be his first call up. So interesting choices for me for omitting Trent Alexander Arnold when he's got such good delivery. It's a little bit wild. So Thomas Tuchel,
Wait, he hasn't taken Trent?
no,
I'm saying Trent's out for the game against Spurs as it is. So
yeah. So I mean, the brain says, "What if Kane gets injured?" Well, usually Kane doesn't really like get injured for these international tournaments. I haven't seen it that happen in a while. Or if he does, it's like for like a game. But the best thing for England would actually be Kane to get injured, like in a weird way, because like it allows like Solanke to start gelling, Anthony Gordon, to also step up. Maybe Phil Foden being placed in the first nine. I don't know, but that's for Thomas Tuchel to figure out. We'll see how it goes. Um, Cole Palmer will get go ahead, but he's got to improve fitness. Goal says Lucky, and Lucky also thinks that Den Burn is a good call up for sure.
How
Um,
many Chelsea boys does this team have?
bro,
The ones
let's
he
see.
managed.
Let's see. Oh, he's definitely had obviously so Harry Kane as one. Did he manage Cole Palmer? No.
No, he did not manage Cole Palmer. He was
No
gone by the
chance.
time
No
Cole Palmer
chance.
came in.
Yeah. So just Harry Kane. The midfielders, I don't think he's managed any of those. Defenders, Reece James, Levi Colwell, that's three. Um, yeah, I'd say three. Three. Well, let's
Hmm.
see. Matter of fact, big up to BTG in the house.
Salute everyone. Salute bots.
Salute. Yes, sir.
What's happening? What's happening?
Wow, we're just looking at the England national team
It's a bloody
selection.
good. It's a bloody good one. I like it.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I'm not English, but if I
yeah.
was English, I'd be digging it.
People are not even thinking about Portugal in terms of like the World Cup. Because
No,
like
I believe in conspiracy. I believe that Portugal's too small to be given a World Cup. You feel me? They're a
no,
country of They're a country of 11 million, small ass country. They're massive because of the
but the
worldwide thing,
talent
Africa,
though.
Asia. But the conspiracy, they'll give it to a big nation.
I mean, Spain is not that massive either, but they
It's a
have
bit
money.
like they won't give it to Africa also. Yeah, because
Mm,
obviously I support African teams too. I'm Portugal and Angola Yeah, those are my two teams because I was born in Angola. But the
Mm.
thing is, I also support a lot of the African teams. You know, I like me Zimbabwe's, I like me Ghana's, me Cameroons, and even Nigeria's. You know, I mean, they've got ballers, but they ain't giving it to them. I know they ain't got the organization, yeah, but they ain't giving it. When push comes to shove, they'll do a Real Madrid on them, like
Yeah.
which is with Real Madrid. You feel me? You
Yes.
see how they basically made something up and they're going to change the rules. They're going to change the rules, blah blah blah. But it's still favored Real. That should have been retaken.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
it's a
God.
simple rule.
the
It's a
Julian
retake.
Alvarez should have been retaken.
No, that was robbery, bro. I can't lie.
It's a simple rule. Retake it. Come on, you don't just take the goal off. You know, so you know what it is? Royalty right. You feel me?
But no, but like the thing about
Royalty rights, yeah.
it is if
The
there's video
king of Spain said, "Come on now."
I look at it this way: if there's video evidence that there was a double touch of the ball, then you know technology is telling you that like this is an infringement.
No, but why the goal should stand in the first place? A player messed up, he messed up. Simple as. In the same way, in a game, when a player messes up and gets a red card, do you say, "Oh no, but he was not trying to"? No, it's a red card. It's his fault. He
So
messed up.
Ronald, should it be retaken though?
No. Why? Bro, you should have taken it the right way the first time.
Yeah,
Do you not
it's one of
understand the
those.
gravity of the situation? Do you
Yeah.
not understand where you are and what the occasion is?
The
Would
thing
you
is,
have
they bloody
wanted John
looked at it.
Terry to take that penalty in 2008 to retake it? What?
Did you guys see the Mbappe video, the little click video where he calls it straight away? The Mbappe video.
When he calls what? Like
Yeah, when Alvarez takes the penalty, obviously he's behind Alvarez, or when they all lined up, he points. There's a video out there already. He points it. He says, "Oh, 2-2-2," straight at the ref. 2-2-2 with his fingers up. 2 hits, and then obviously
Yeah,
they're already on it.
because he saw it as well. See, the thing is, I
Yeah,
understand why it's getting blown out of proportion because it's Real Madrid. If this was some other club apart from like Real Madrid, no one's blowing this up out of proportion. And the only thing why I kind of understand, like, you know what, it's all right, is because of a very simple fact that if you look at it from a perspective that Alvarez himself came out and said, you know what, yeah, I messed up.
it was one of them simultaneous hits, wasn't it? Like like we do even when you play football. Now you can 1-2 and you hit it simultaneously. It's like you fainting, aren't you? Sort of thing. I'm going. Yeah, he kind of did do it, but it's scam. They were strict, weren't they? Bloody hell.
I've taken so many penalties in my lifetime, and I've never hit a penalty like that.
No, do you think it was it was right, my friend? The decision.
I think he made a mistake, and the mistake cost his team. I think that's what happened.
He's
Unfortunately,
gonna have a tough time psychologically with penalties for a little bit of time, you know.
like he definitely went home that night, and his missus said, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're not getting none tonight because of what you did."
Yeah, that foot. Do you think the foot sort of slips slightly? Do you think he just?
Yeah.
She most probably said to him, "Your foot's been slipping a lot lately."
Oh, buddy, tech. Yeah. That really sucks. I mean, for me, I'm the thing is, if you're allowing a retake, then where do you draw the line? Because I always reference that penalty where Ronaldo was striking a penalty, and then like it when his foot landed, the ball like went in the air, and then he kicked it. So like by law, like the ball was not on the penalty spot when it was being hit. So like, but you can say that's grounds for a retake. It's just like it happens. It's not a very common occurrence. So like, you know, you just
retake definitely.
No retake.
No.
Because then like you start bending the rules and not knowing when to actually.
Maybe I'm hating on Real Madrid. Maybe it's the
I get
rival. It's
But you know why I think it's a little bit different? Because when it goes to penalties is the difference between you going out or staying in.
mm,
So penalty, like you can't really allow retakes in penalties
mm.
unless the goalkeeper comes off the line. You
Mhm.
can't really allow retakes.
I
Yeah.
think that on the line thing, they not as keepers still kind of get away with it. I don't. Is the technology on that on that stuff? As in,
Yeah, but
can
I
they?
think if they come too far away from the line, then they'll be like, okay, retake that. But if they're
Yeah.
like a little bit off the line, I think they give a little bit of
Guys,
leeway with it.
do you guys remember the Champions League final for Liverpool? Dudek, what's his name, the goalkeeper, he came out nearly to the penalty spot, but there wasn't that ruling at the time. But yeah, the Champions League final, they go to penalties or something. Didn't they go to penalties or that's some? Yeah, Dudek, you know the keeper, that Dudek geezer that had in goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he come out nearly to the penalty spot. He did, but that ruling wasn't in.
Yeah, I remember, and they were trying to call him they were trying to say he's like a Bruce Grobler or something.
Yeah, Bruce. He's a legend, Bruce Grobler. He had the antics. Do you think he took the bribes back in the day? Remember that scandal back in the day?
Oh.
I never
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll never forget back in the 90s when he played for Southampton and the bribes were ripe in the press. And it was a Sunday afternoon match, the 3:00 kickoffs, and he had a cap on because he was obviously facing the sun for that first half. And behind him in the goal, the Southampton fans were all waving notes at him. And Grobler took his hat off and he went like, yeah, I'll stick it in here to the crowd. That's the sort of dude he is. He had the charisma.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is in the 90s. He played for Southampton at the time, towards the end. But yeah, he just made a joke of it.
That's funny. That's funny. Did you BTG? What was your favorite Champions League game this week?
Champions League game. I was kind of watching it. I was kind of like watching them all, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of.
There was the Bayern Munich Leverkusen where Bayern won 2-0. Barcelona beat Benfica, and then there was
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching. Obviously, I watched Benfica. That's
Liverpool
a real.
PSG though. Liverpool PSG.
Yeah, I watched that. I couldn't watch the first PSG game, but I watched the second one. And believe it or not, I've bent my. How can I put it? Basically, I don't like the French teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the French teams. I don't like the French national team. The Portuguese and the French, they don't really like each other. Yeah. So it's on one of them. Yeah. So we ain't liking each other. So I ain't supporting no PSG. But now I've had to bite the bullet because PSG all of a sudden is got quite a few Portuguese in the side, and it's got my favorite player on planet Earth. From João Neves.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been watching him since he was a kid in the youths. He's just a phenom.
You know the way him and Vitinha,
oh my lord, yeah,
tossed around that midfield.
And they're small dudes. Vitinha's a small little thing.
They're tiny.
If he was in the street and he's a small little thing, and it's like it doesn't matter the size, does it? Xavi didn't matter, and people like that. Damn, yeah. But João Neves is my guy.
Because even what's his name? So Bosley McAllister, they were non-existent. And it was all just like Vitinha clever passing, and the way they just like all security they have is so good.
Yeah, so I want them to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
And I would never have said that of a French team, but you see how things change in life. It's at the end of the day, it's they're rocking with the Benfica players. Gonzalo Ramos also.
Yeah.
The forward.
Yeah,
He's normally on the bench, so I've got to like to back my guys, haven't they? Because they were made at our school.
yeah. You know,
But
in
You
no,
that,
you
see
support
why?
the player. You end up supporting the player. You
yeah,
feel me? I mean, I do because they're from our club, made at our club, made in Benfica.
yeah, yeah.
You feel me? Like Bernardo Silva and Ruben Diaz, I think has been a flop. I really do.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's controversial. He's really gone downhill. He has Ruben Diaz.
really? Would you say?
Yeah, it really has. He always had a mistake in him back in the day. Okay, and he only ever
City,
got
Man
he
City's.
only got the gig.
Wait,
He
wait,
only ever got the gig because he was like he's sort of bossy and he's a bit thinks he's a captain, yeah, and he's got
oh,
those leadership.
you're talking about Ruben Diaz, Man City's.
Ruben Diaz, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, not Luis
yeah.
Diaz. I was still in I was still in the Liverpool PSG game, but Ruben.
Yeah, no, Ruben Diaz for Man City.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, I think he's turning into a Lindelof. No, not quite that bad, but
Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah, he's. I thought he would be better, Ruben Diaz, but
yeah. But on the Liverpool PSG game, I was mostly impressed by
Mendes, come on,
Mendes. He
he's
pocketed
the
the
best
ball.
player on. He's
He
the best
literally
left
like
back on planet
and
Earth.
at the same time. Jota and Salah were struggling, you know. That was like so
But
incredible.
do you remember when you asked like the question during the Euros and you were
Yeah,
like, what left back we should go in for? And I told you about this guy. I said, like,
yeah,
this guy is
He's the
serious.
best left back in the world. He is. I like him. I do like Mendes. He's the best left back in the world. He really is. The guy's got his. He's got everything. The only weakness he has is, and it's improved. Maybe is his crossing. The rest, he's got the best engine.
Hmm.
He can get to A to B the best. He's got great technique. He's just amazing player. Amazing.
Yeah. You know,
He's just a diamond. He's a diamond.
yeah,
Proper diamond. No cap.
true
He's
that.
a diamond, the guy. He's Portugal lucky to have him. Because the guy we used to have was Guerreiro, who was at Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Now he is very good because he can play various positions and he's got
But
incredible technique.
Mm,
But Mendes is a great what a replacement.
mm.
but I've been quiet, right?
Yeah. Oh, big up, Ronald. Yeah, you've been here the whole time. Chime in
Well,
anytime.
I was just again on my you know what habit. I was just
Yeah.
running few slots.
We're in the Champions League conversation part now.
I, I
Yeah.
won a slot. I'm happy. Yeah. What are we talking?
We're
Champions
talking
League. Okay.
Champions League, bro.
Champions League.
Yeah.
Champions League. I mean, I'm happy that the right thing was done with like thingy, Alvarez. But I'm really excited to see Real Madrid versus Arsenal because I want to see that Egal video 2.0 because he did
Mm,
that combined 11 and he said a few no debates. So I want to see how
mm,
that's looking right now because he played his front three was, if I remember correctly, Saka, Jesus, and I guess Rodrigo. So I don't know, bro. Arsenal fans are funny, but it would be fun to see this.
yeah. You know, Real Madrid have this thing of like making life difficult for themselves, and Arsenal, you
Nah,
sure
Real
that
Madrid, I call it cinema at this point.
yeah, but sure, Arsenal is like the underdog, but they could pull a madness and knock out Real Madrid. I promise
Nah, nah, nah.
you. I don't want to like say that.
If they do that, I will take a 10 stream ban.
No, they could
But
do that, but still bottle it in the final. You know,
but
or
but
the quarterfinal. I
but
mean,
can I ask you something real quick?
go ahead.
Listen, I don't think
What's in your cup? What's in your cup?
I'm drinking wine.
Okay,
Chibuku, Chibuku.
I see where the malfunction is happening.
Arsenal could pull a madness, if Real Madrid play the let's make life difficult for ourselves because Arsenal is hungry. They pumped PSV 7. bro. If
Poppy.
Real Madrid allow Arsenal to score 5, it's gonna be
Bro,
tough.
but
For Real
no,
Madrid.
but how
Wallahi,
do you say
when
that thoughts?
Saka
Because
goes to the Bernabeu,
no,
when
hold
Saka
on, hold
goes
on.
to the Bernabeu, Poppy, he's gonna shit his pants. Trust me.
Bots, you're
This is
talking about them beating PSV with 7. Did you forget they held 8 with Bayern Munich? And Bayern Munich has lost to Real Madrid.
Mm.
So you got to really understand, bro. Like they're not there. You think they're there, but they're not there.
Yeah.
I think they might give Madrid a close tie, but like Madrid's just gonna do some satanic shit again and just qualify.
Who do you guys think has the better path or better chance of getting to the cup? Like, you know, Barcelona have to face Dortmund, Bayern has to
See,
face.
Barcelona will beat Dortmund, right?
Yeah, easy.
Bayern and Inter is one match I do not understand, and I won't comment on that match.
It's a very
I
good
don't know.
matchup. That is
It's
very
a
good.
very good match,
Could be
and
the
that's why I
Perfect.
should have
can't
been
comment.
final.
Huh?
Yeah, should have been the final. Bayern Munich and Inter. Like I'd watch.
Nah. Because Villa PSG. Tell me one thing. Because Asensio went from PSG to Villa, no, on loan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's cup tied essentially, shouldn't he be?
Not
Ooh.
possibly.
Yeah.
Because
I
he
don't know.
can't play
Yeah.
that game if he's on
Yeah,
loan.
yeah,
If
he
he
can't.
can't
It
play that
depends
game,
if
then
he's played.
yeah, because we didn't play Sancho in one of the cups, but when we played against Chelsea, he didn't feature that game, did he?
No. But one thing's a fact, Villa's got a great chance of beating PSG, that's for sure.
That's what I'm about to say. Like
Incredible. Oh, yeah. I want PSG
want
to win
Villa.
this thing, yeah. Because
I
I ain't
want
rocking with
Villa to
Barcelona.
go. I want Villa to go through
Yeah.
just because I just want to see Villa to go through. Like
I can't lie,
Emery
like
deserves his flowers.
I think it's nearly a 50-50, 60-40 match. Villa have been very good in Europe. Very good, and they on it.
And
And
knowing
the physicality of the Premier League, which they can get stuck in, and then they'll hang with PSG. They really
so.
will.
But can
but
I ask a
also knowing
question?
how good Unai Emery is in cup matches, that like
One of the best ever.
yeah.
Literally, look how much he's won in European football. Yeah, one of the best ever to do it.
I'm going to pee. I'll be right back.
Guys,
So thanks for the
can I
announcement.
ask a question, like just quickly?
Yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, like what would you guys like to see as your dream final? Because me personally, I would love to see Villa and Barcelona. That's gonna be mad.
Mm.
I would love to see
That's
Villa
nice.
versus Inter Milan.
Who do you guys basically want to win then? Let's all shout out. I mean, I want PSG or Villa. So basically, the
Yeah,
winner of
PSG
those
or
two
Villa,
teams, I want
definitely.
them to win. Who you got?
I would love to see PSG. Sorry, I would love to see Villa, but then I know Real Madrid's going to win it. So that's that.
Yeah. Who you
Even
got?
if Dortmund wins it, like I don't mind because like they don't have a lot of UCLs
Nah,
anyway.
bro, Dortmund hasn't won against Bayern
They
Munich
got
in the
no
league.
hope against Barcelona. No chance, dude. Barcelona are on fire. They are that midfield. They got Barcelona's defense is shaky. Benfica put loads of goals on them, but the thing is, they score more than you. That's the problem. They'll give you 3, but they'll score 5. That's where they're at, and that's
Yeah,
what they've
seems
been
like
doing
they're
lately.
scoring 5 goals every game.
Yeah, they're absolutely incredible. The way I mean, I watched them live. I went to the Benfica game, that 5-4. I was there live, dude. And I'm like 3-1 up, and I'm like in dreamland, because you're beating one of our biggest rivals ever. We won the European Cup against Barca back in the day. So we're huge rivals, and it's like they just turned it around. Even with 10 men, Yeah, they're
Yeah,
crazy.
that's probably the Hansi Flick tax. I mean, these guys seem to score 5 goals every day, spelling their manager's name and that.
Oh, they put the press on you with the ball and that. It's just hard to take that shit. Pedri and people and that. They keep it nice. They really do. Them small, diminutive guys are bloody hard to take the ball off. Like Xavi, Vitinha, Paul Scholes. He was a small dude, wasn't he?
But I'll be honest, like if Dortmund goes through and Bayern goes through, I think then Bayern goes through the final.
But yeah, but PS Inter and that side. Yeah, that side is. It's. I think it's.
That's like two finals in itself, individually, if you look at it.
It's
Because
definitely Barca
Barcelona,
versus. I mean, Barca and Bayern or Inter, because that's definitely a 50-50 Inter and Bayern. Even the odds will say that at the bookies. It'll be 50-50.
well, when the time comes, I'll let you know.
What about Arsenal then? Are they going to Arsenal? Are they going through or what with Bayern? With Real Madrid?
Arsenal, listen, Arsenal. I'm
Okay,
telling
let's
you
do
right
score.
now, when Saka and
Let's
these
do
guys go
score.
to the
Let's do score
Bernabeu, yeah.
predictions. No, let's do score predictions for Real Madrid versus Arsenal.
Listen, these guys are holding 3 minimum.
The thing about Real Madrid is they haven't been pulling trees down. Yeah. They've been beat even in their league and this and that. It's just like okay, they got that royalty heritage and they get over the line because teams do. It's the old thing. They do poo themselves.
The thing about this game for me is more about Arsenal than Real Madrid. I know Real Madrid haven't been good this season, but like Arsenal, can they handle the pressure? Like anytime it comes to these moments, these guys absolutely shit the bed. So
the thing is, the first game, what's his name's not playing? Vinny. Will they miss Vinny the first game? Where's the first game at? Is it Real?
They got Rodrigo.
No, it's at Emirates, no?
It's at the Emirates. The first game, is it?
They got Rodrigo.
Yeah, they'll have Rodrigo and Mbappe. Yeah, for sure. But
they got Valverde.
Valverde.
They got some. They got some flipping bad boys in that squad. Let's be real.
Yeah,
like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Arsenal's a good team, but they're all right. They're all right. Like, even though they're better than Man United, I look at this Arsenal team. I grew up with far better Arsenal teams than this current Arsenal team. This current Arsenal team, in my opinion, is not the greatest. Yeah, I look at this Real Madrid team, and this Real Madrid team is up there. Yeah, they're lacking in a few areas, but on their day, they will bitch slap this team.
They got a decent spine, Real Madrid, because they've got the keeper's is good. Obviously, they've got Rudiger, because you need a good spine right up from back to front, don't you? They got so it's Courtois, Rudiger. What's his name? That Kamavinga dude. He's quality. You know, he is. So there you go. So right through the middle there, boom, boom. Then Bellingham he's ahead of them guys, isn't he? And then it's the front three. So they've got the perfect, spine from the keeper sort of through the middle. And then they got the bits on the trimmings, haven't they? Some trimmings around the edges. But the front three, they always do that, don't they? These Barca's and Real, they always get a top front three, these buggers. They have, and always the best guys. They always have the best guys. Right from back in the day.
Even if Arsenal want to monopolize the ball and be all over them, when they hit them on the counter, it's curves. Yeah. Do you think that these men are gonna want smoke in the transition with
Mm-mm.
Mbappe,
Mhm.
Rodrigo.
Vinny.
No, they don't. And Bellingham.
Mm-mm.
They
They're going to
they
be
do not
careful.
want that problem. Bellingham arriving late into the box. They don't want that problem.
Do not forget my boy Valverde, please.
I mentioned it already, Valverde. I mentioned it already. They
Okay,
don't want that
fair,
problem.
fair, fair.
Mhm.
No, them Uruguayans. It's rare to see a bad Uruguayan football player. It
And
really is.
will Saka be back for this Arsenal Real Madrid? Let me see, when is this happening? You know.
Saka's sort of Arsenal's workhorse, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
their workhorse, and they over. It's like they over accelerating it.
Oh.
He's
April
a
8th.
Ferrari. Yeah, he's a
April.
work. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ferrari, but they fucking burnt him a bit. They have.
Hmm. And
You know what
he,
I'm
even
saying?
if he's back, he probably won't be like top form. Like,
No
because that,
chance. No
you
chance.
Bro, these guys couldn't even beat us at our stadium. You think they're gonna go to Real Madrid and win?
know. Sterling
But
is about to cook, says Box. What if Sterling is the one to help them? That would be crazy.
Yeah, Sterling will help them unpack and then pack again.
I well, that's Champions League. I was just curious how.
does everybody on the panel support Manchester United?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Everybody, that's your team, yeah.
I
yeah,
hope so.
Yeah, yeah. That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool. What did you guys think of the 4-1? I think. I mean, yeah, I still thought there was some positives. There's some bonding. There's some chemistry. I think they look like they sort of picking shit up. It's clicking. The penny's dropping a little bit. I really do.
Mhm.
The tens were linking with Hoyland. There was like some link play. Shit was. Yeah, I think. But Leicester, the Premiership's really tests Manchester. That's where, with the press, it's a different ball game. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
That's where it's at.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
I think it's harder to get a gauge on where you're at
Yeah.
because we know inherently that Sociedad is a terrible team. We also know inherently that Leicester is a terrible team. So it's hard to
Mm.
take away, not to strip away the positives because a win is a win at the end of the day. However, if we beat Leicester and we look like we're playing better, yes, while I can give the team the credit, it won't take away from if we go and play a team that's maybe not necessarily in the relegation zone, and they're maybe a bit more higher in the table. Can we go and do what we just done over there to them? That will be the test for me because we seem to. It's like teams that are in and around where we are. We seem to mess up against them.
Mm.
The thing is, with Manchester, the playing out of the back thing with the Premiership teams and their press and whatever, Manchester they struggle. I mean, especially in the earlier matches. That's what I want to see against Leicester, because if the chemistry is there and they're understanding it more and blah blah blah, the link-up play should be and could be better. So that's what I want to see if that's going to happen, because the Prem teams they put that pressure on that back three
Mm.
and Onana, whereas Sociedad did too in the first half, but
Mhm.
then they blow the gasket a bit. Sociedad.
BTG, for me, the our pressing was the most impressive thing about that game. How we pressed Sociedad was actually really organized, especially in the second leg. We did great.
The only reason why it actually looked good or decent at best spots is because that's a slow team. That
Mm.
team didn't have no pace in it, no pace up front, no midfield had any pace, nor in the back. Hence, we did all right, and Casemiro, credit to him, looked very good in the game.
Mm.
And Amarino was honest in the interview by saying that we did better, we did well, and whatever European football because of the physicality. and that's another thing. These the Prem teams. The English style is brawn, isn't it? It's about get stuck in. Come on, if in England, I've always noticed, even with my playing football here you get more of a cheer in England for a good tackle, than you do for taking on 3 players and having a shot on target. Yeah, they'll cheer you more here. Yeah, go on there, go on, all that jazz. But you take 3 guys on, and they reward that more than skill. I found even in the kids' games. I brought my lads through football here with the parents and this and that. It's all get stuck in, which you should do, of course. But
Passion merchants.
yeah, they love the passion, and that's why the skill falls by the wayside.
That's true.
That's why the Spanish start. I mean, they start passing it around them and that, but that's because they pass them around because of the futsal.
Yeah.
These Spanish, Brazilians, this and that, they've been doing the futsal for decades, since back in the day, and they have that, don't they? You do the futsal, then you go into football and whatever, and the kids have more touches, more whatever. Here, the 11-year-olds go into 11 aside straight away, so you're getting less touches. So it's all about they're running up and down, up and down, up and down. The skill goes.
And they don't know
the
how
futsals
to at spaces, you know. The futsal.
Yeah, the futsal. Look at the old footage of Ronaldinho, where he and R9.
Yeah.
They all started in the futsal.
Like you can tell that Xerxes used to play futsal. Like I know he's not Brazilian.
Yeah, he's got those feet. He has.
He's got those feet.
He's got
and
nice feet.
Futsal
He's
is
quite tall, dude. Yeah, he's a twinkle toe, isn't he? He's a bit of a. He kind of does it all with the end of his foot. He's like a. Yeah, he is. The guy, he played well, though. He's got them feet, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fair play to him. And he's getting stuck in, as the English like.
Yeah.
The last few games, don't you think?
Yeah. This is
he's really and winning the 50-50s. Turning dudes and that, and using his backside.
Dude, like anytime the ball goes to him, it's either there'll be a foul call, or he'll do a very good pass to a different player, and sometimes the pass is actually very impressive. You know,
I saw him, and I could see a confidence brimming out of him, and in that 10 role, it's like he sort of, I know what to do now. When I get the ball here, he's there. I've got, you know, it's gelling.
Oh, is this Zerx you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zerx.
Funny though, that's the same thing they criticize Hoyland for getting stuck in.
Hoyland, though, damn, his shot accuracy's bad, though. Fuck it. Jesus. The guy can't put his laces through the ball nice. It's always it's just, bloody hell, he's got square feet. He has. It's like bricks. His feet are like bricks, they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's, there's that film, man, but, you know, he had some chance of getting one. He really did. Come on.
Yeah, it's
I'm telling you now, Joy Carers for Sporting.
Yeah.
In this team, if I'm saying to you, you just put him up front for Hoyland, the difference it would make to this Man U team, you do not you don't. It would be incredible. Because you know, Joy Carers, obviously his accuracy is so much better. He scores, he carries the ball, he gives the team breathing space. You know, he'd be carrying the ball, he drives with it, the team can push. It would be like Man U signing 5 players, just that one striker. Trust me, it would.
But I can't lie, BTG. The moment I heard this news about Huenda, right? I lowered my hopes for Gyökeres from that very moment itself, because I understood that, you know what, Ineos, they might do these cheap deals quick and good, but I don't know if they would be able to get the big one done.
Yeah, but the thing is, they might surprise you. Is that maybe Man U have been going Quenda, and then Chelsea don't want to miss out. They go buy him, But really, what Man U's trying to do is get Goikarez. Yeah, diverting their attention. What if they surprise you with Goikarez? Yeah, what if they surprise you with Goikarez? Because Quendas you can get elsewhere.
BTG, that's not what happened. I'll tell you. Chelsea wanted Garnacho for 40 M's.
Yeah.
They presented the offer for 45. The best, if you think that okay, for 45 mil in that age group, Garnacho was the best option. The second best was upcoming this guy, Quenda.
Yeah.
Right. So they just gone with, you know what? Yeah, United want more money. Been that they want to get this guy. That's their target. We'll get this guy. End of discussion. Simple.
But the dude is he's 17-year-old. He's a 17-year-old. He's not going it until 2026. Maybe that's the deal. Sporting will only willing to do then, unless you pay over the odds for him. But Chelsea were like, maybe they're willing to wait till 2026, and Man U maybe didn't want that 2026 deal. So there was maybe saying to Sporting, you know, we want him sort of this season, but Sporting is saying, no, you got to pay 90 M's, 80 M's, yeah. So it's one of those. But what if they're going to get Goikarez though? Because I'm telling you now, a good striker for me changes the whole damn show.
Yeah, I don't have any faith in Ineos, to be very frank and honest with everyone over here in this on this call.
Yeah, I mean there is the price, the fact that you guys haven't got the money, haven't you, skins, but I think that they can afford one big signing with some clever signings.
I am foreseeing when if they close down Old Trafford, they might start selling grass as well.
I mean, they managed to buy Dorku for 30-something M's, nearly 40.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, for left back, that's expensive. That's more than Benfica's.
Dorku wasn't that much.
It was definitely 30.
No.
I feel like he was cheaper than 30.
Yeah.
Actually. No.
No, he was not 30.
I'm pretty sure he's easily 30. He was. Come on.
Yeah, he was like 30 million euros, right?
Yeah, he was 30. You know, he was 30. Some for a left back, it's expensive, but you know.
But like what we did, we like paid in installments, so it's like kind of like.
So we paid 25 million pounds and 5 million or 4.1 million add-ons, but then we didn't pay 25 million right now. We did installments like we always do, EMI basis.
It's still 30 mil though.
30 million or 40,000. He was impressive. He was against the Real Sociedad. He was doing the stuff I saw him do for Lecce, where he was like up and down and around and bloody everywhere down that. You know, his match graph was everywhere.
Yeah,
on the left.
Yeah.
It was a beast. He was.
Let's shift to Europa League, by the way, and quickly talk about first of all, I guess the first point is we have Lyon on April 10th, and we play the first game away from home, and then the second leg is at Old Trafford. So yeah, what do you guys think about our chances? Because the teams that are left is Bodo Glimt versus Lazio, obviously Lyon versus Man United, Rangers versus Athletic Bilbao or Athletic Club, and Tottenham versus Frankfurt.
I'm not worried about Lyon.
Not worried about Lyon.
Tougher than Sociedad. Tougher. It's got to be on it.
I feel like it's gonna be closer game than Real Sociedad.
It might be a tougher game, but then I know, or I'm basing it on my guy to be injured at the time. Lovely Turkey. Him to be injured, hopefully. And yeah.
What I don't like about the matchup, the only thing I don't like about the matchup is the fact that Lyon got a Portuguese manager also, Paulo Fonseca. He was at AC Milan.
True.
He got the sack from AC Milan a few months ago. He's over there, so it's always that geezer versus geezer, and you know what I'm saying, it just
Doesn't
but,
really feel like
yeah, I don't like. They'll be wanting to do over each other a bit like, oh well, look at Fulham, the Fulham game. Yeah, they try harder against each other. They bloody will do.
Yeah.
We're gonna meet Lacazette again. We're gonna be all right.
It's
Like, is he still there? Is he?
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
think
don't know
that's
who's there
their
anymore.
striker, I guess.
Spurs versus Frankfurt. That
Spurs got it. The
Spurs
only thing I'm worried about is Spurs. Yeah.
Good game, that is. Good game. I'm going for Frankfurt, maybe just.
Frankfurt to win it.
Yeah, I think Frankfurt will do it just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the game at first? Is it at Tottenham?
So the first one is at yes, it's Tottenham's
It's
home
at
ground.
Tottenham, yeah. If Tottenham, yeah, they'll need at least a 2-goal difference.
And playing a high line away from home in the second leg is I don't know. It is just a recipe for disaster. It doesn't feel like this is
The thing is, well, would you guys want to see a Manchester versus Spurs final? Because that's where they can only meet, obviously.
Hell no.
no.
I
That'd be
want them to
crazy,
go
that
out
would.
in this round because, like, they've had our number for the past 3 seasons. So I don't want to
Yeah,
face
but
them.
not in a cup final. So you just don't, could.
It
Damn, that
doesn't
would be
matter though. It's a
crazy.
one-off game. Like,
Dude, that game there, this final for this is like the most
Nah,
expensive.
see,
I don't want to be the
BTG.
club that gives Tottenham a
BTG.
trophy.
No. I don't want to meet Tottenham in the final because the real reason not meeting them in the final is that's a club hungry for one damn trophy.
Yeah, they
They're gonna
are.
put
They are. You're right.
everything on the line to
No,
win
you're
that
right.
Imagine if they
final.
beat us in that final, bro.
Oh no, that'll be the
And we
dagger.
never
No,
we never
it's
recovered
not.
from
It's
that.
not only that. It's not only that. This final for this Europa is worth more than 100 million in my. It's for Manchester United because of their market value. For some teams, it's 60, 50, 70. But for Man U, for me, it's over 100 million because of Manchester's market value, what they can make, the commercial value, and you get to go to a Super Cup final. It's still a trophy against the Champions League winner. It's, I'm saying, it's another exposure, another final, another trophy. It's worth. This is worth as much as winning the Champions League for Manchester right now. No two ways about it. What you get in the Champions League, you get a trophy. You go
Didn't
into a
we lose
final
our
for another
last Super
trophy,
Cup final?
right?
Was it against Madrid?
Yeah, it'll be against whoever. I mean, Manchester could end up playing Real Madrid or whoever
No, the
if they were.
last Super Cup final that we participated in.
Yeah, was it
Plus, I
Real?
think
Yeah,
this
we
is
lost, right?
I don't know the score. Was it? When was it?
and
Was it Morientes days? Who was it?
Man United.
When was that?
When we won the
while you're
Europa with Pogba and them, man. Like, we
With
played the Super Cup
Mourinho.
final
With
versus.
Mourinho.
while you are looking at that, bots, keep in mind the reason and the second reason, one, that team is hungry to win a trophy, Spurs, and the second reason is this is last chance for Son to go out with the trophy. He hasn't really signed a new contract. I don't think so. He has. So he's a free transfer next window.
But by the time the final comes, if Manchester were to be in the final, there would be an absolute well-oiled machine, I believe, by then. Tottenham will still be the same, yeah, because I can see progress in Manchester United the last 3 games, little bits. So there's that to count also. And
But no, I hear
Manchester
it.
right now is going to get better. I don't think it's going to get
No.
worse.
I hear your point, BTG,
Yeah,
absolutely,
United,
and
should I say?
you're making a very valid point. But the only concern in my mind is the first thing, and funny enough, their manager saying he wants to win a trophy or he wins a trophy in the second season. That this is his second season.
Yeah, it's now or
Do
never.
you think Amorim's not hungry for European glory? You know what I'm saying? You know, get first season, first few months in charge of his club, win a European trophy. That would be
There,
ridiculously incredible.
there would be. I'm sure there would be.
That would be
But I'm just
incredible. In a few months, get Europa League trophy, Champions League football. That would be incredible.
Yeah,
That would be like,
that would
a
actually be.
road to, yeah, it'd be incredible. A
Mhm.
turning point in the club's
no,
future.
I'm not denying any of what you're saying. I'm just telling you, like, when I'm looking at the whole situation, yeah, I'm kind of worried still.
I'm looking at the who Man U play after Leon if Man U do get through. Athletic Bilbao or Rangers are very accessible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
very
mean
accessible.
Rangers would be good because we've faced them before.
Exactly. I mean, Man U should do Rangers again. Atletico, little trickier. They are better than Sociedad.
Yeah,
They are, but the Man U, theoretically are favourites there.
facts, facts.
Yeah, so it's looking,
Yeah, we'll see how it goes because
first.
we gotta go through the first test first, which is Leon, and then another team like Lazio, guys. Lazio is also another favorite, in this tournament. They're like, you know, um, very like a very very good team, very organized team, and people are not focusing a lot of light on them. You know.
Well, they won the group thing, didn't they? That like Liverpool did
Yeah,
the
yeah,
group
yeah, yeah,
phase.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, the group phase. What? Yeah, they're all right.
And what's his name? Not Maurizio. Sorry, what's his name again? The manager. I think his name is like Baroni or something like that. He's actually also good. Very good manager. So you know, Italian guy.
Lazio, they got an ex Benfica product at left back, Nuno Tavares.
Tavares. Yes.
Tavares, he played for what is it, Forest and
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
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 that's that.
the former Spurs. I think is it Spurs
Yeah. And you
Romagnoli.
know what? That's a player, Nuno Tavares, Benfica made. Didn't even get a sniff in the first team because they produced a batch of good
Yes,
players. So
gelesen zo.
they
Mm,
sold him young. They sold him young, and he's made a little bit of a career. He's just been called up for Portugal. He's Nuno Mendes' substitute in the national team now.
mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Big up to you lot. I'm gonna drop off.
Yeah.
Early night. See you guys next time.
Big up, Ronald. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're wrapping up the conversation anyway, because Europa League is just sort of like a little precursor conversation. First, like impressions of what's to come. Something that I want to make sure we mention in the show. I was really sad this week to see Jose Mourinho knocked out. Um, some of his players had missed penalties. I know that was like, you know, it was sad. It was sad because I have a soft spot for Jose Mourinho, and I was hoping Fenerbahce go further. But yeah, some of his players missed the penalty. I can't remember if it was
I, I
who.
think it's sad to see him managing the Turkish league. I think he's
Yeah.
better than that. I know he's getting on a bit and he's chasing it. He's getting paid well, but
Mhm.
I
you know what
think
I'm
we
saying?
ruined that man's career, man.
What's he doing? What's he doing at Fenerbahce? With no disrespect, they're not even the best Turkish team. You
Mhm.
feel me? And
Yeah.
it's like, don't if you're gonna don't go to the second, third best team in the country. Yes, I'm no disrespect to Turkey. I'm just saying they are not even in the top 7 European leagues in Europe.
True.
It's
True.
just what it is. But you know, I'm
True.
just a bit bitter because he first managed Benfica. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, he managed Benfica. He must know the story. And then we were a club, basically like Manchester United, kind of is at the minute.
Mm.
Bankrupt, no direction, blah blah blah. And he was a young, ambitious guy. He wasn't stupid. He wanted to be at a club that's got it going on, yeah, and pulling power and everything. So he left us after 3 games, I think it was. And in one of those games, he beat Sporting Lisbon in the derby 3-0.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah, one of the games, and he already started well straight away. Lisbon derby won it, but then he left us. He said, "Now this club ain't going in the right direction. I'm headed for the top." That's what he said. "I'm headed for the top. This club's going downhill." And he kind of was proven right. He went to Porto and bloody won everything, the bugger, which was the biggest slap in our Benfica faces ever.
Do you think his tactics are outdated now, Jose Mourinho?
Yeah, and that's sort of the respect and the Sonani's way of management. Sort of, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Stuff changes. It does.
So why is it difficult for him to update his tactics and his?
Yeah, that's what they say and all that. I don't think they see through him now more. You know, the motivation skills he uses don't. I don't know. I don't think they
Don't
work
work.
now because
Wow.
he uses mind games, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And all that stuff with players.
Mm,
So I don't know if that shit ain't working.
that's crazy. Yeah. The Braid says Spurs ruined his motion. And like I feel like Man United really. The moment like
Yeah, man, Man United, we ruined that guy's career, man. To be
yeah.
honest.
Why did you say that? Why did you say that? You ruined his career.
Listen, like this guy has won everything. I respect Jose Mourinho. This guy's won Champions Leagues. He's won Premier Leagues with Chelsea. Like
Oh, he's
when he
crazy.
came to
He's crazy.
United, what he said, like what he did with us winning that Europa League is actually his biggest achievement. Cause look at
Mm.
us, man.
Well,
Like
he
we're
said
not,
coming second in the league.
yeah, coming second and winning a Europa League with Man
Yeah,
United.
that's
Like
decent. Yeah,
no manager's done that since he did
since
that, right?
Fergie. Yeah, and they slag it. They still slag him off here and whatever. But I
Mm,
think a lot of it deep down is. I mean, I think it's that Portuguese thing and him being at Chelsea and back in the day sort of thing. As soon as it goes a little bit sour, they'll be off him. I think the Man United fans went off him straight away. When
yeah.
he's doing well, they're on him, but there's still that because he was at Chelsea and I mean, I'm talking about in England, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Portuguese thing with the football hasn't gone down well in England. It doesn't because
Yeah.
Portugal's been knocking England out in like consecutive tournaments. So
Mm,
trust me, you know what I mean. You ain't rocking the Portuguese shirt out on the streets
yeah. Yeah.
after one of them tournaments. Trust me,
Yeah.
you're not. You know the Ronaldo thing with Rooney back in the day and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And that shit put a lot of yeah, a bit of hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just the way it is because it's tribal, isn't it? You're rocking your country, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's Botswana doing? Are they going to win the African nations any day soon?
Ah,
Hey, just
we've got
what's happening?
we've got a very good group in terms of like actually I think we've got Benin, if I'm not mistaken. Let me
Yeah.
just so Botswana is weird because like you can't rely on them, you know.
Mm.
You just they're so like unreliable as a team, so you can't like put your hope on them. You just have to give them the underdog energy and say these guys hopefully will take advantage of not being so known and not being so
Mm.
um yeah, like we because like if we beat our best chances to come out second in that AFCON group, I think we've got I'm still looking right now because I remember looking at this.
Because a lot of your players, I bet a lot of your players play in South African league, don't they?
Yeah, we've got a
You
few
know
that
what
are
I'm saying? It's
yeah.
next door and
Yes,
it's a big league
yes,
in Orlando, Pirates, Kaiser Chiefs, and all that jazz.
yeah.
Platinum, yeah, the Cape Town,
Cape Town,
Ajax,
Sundown, some
Ajax,
of them. Yep.
yeah,
So
Sundown.
the biggest team is Senegal in our group. And then if we can get a result versus Congo, like the DRC, Benin is.
Senegal's tough.
Yeah,
Senegal's
no,
tough.
Senegal is gonna beat us, but we need to
Mm.
beat Congo, or rather beat Benin and then draw with Congo, or just it's one of those.
Congo,
Yeah,
Congo have been to the World Cups, haven't they?
yeah, Congo
Back
is
in the day,
really exciting. They're like,
Zaire,
they're like further than us.
Zaire.
So that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, it's one of those sticky ones where, like, if we qualify to the next round, we might get off of a technicality, like being third and being the best third team, and as long as we don't concede a lot versus.
Reality.
The thing about Africa is the southern Africa is because
Yeah.
I lived mostly in southern Africa. Yeah, so I want southern Africa, to do sort of better, like your Zimbabwe's, Botswana, South Africa, Mozambique, blah, blah, and
Mhm.
Zambia and all that. But it's North Africa, the one that dominates.
Oh
They've
yeah,
won all. North has won all the titles,
yeah.
and the teams in the Champions League for Africa, it's all in the North that be winning that.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? As you know, and that. But
Yeah.
I mean, that occasionally some South African teams have got to semis or something like that, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
No one, what I mean? It's like, why?
Yeah.
You see, why Southern can't rock? I mean, they're rocking in things like rugby and all that and whatever,
Yeah.
but in the football, they ain't, they ain't popping.
Yeah. South Africa don't even qualify, says the Braids. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's
I don't know if it's because of the countries have been more destabilized and all that. But I think in South Africa also a lot of things is I don't think the main sport or maybe on part is like a run out football, is it? Over there?
yeah.
Maybe it is,
I think
but
football is one of the main sports.
yeah,
It's
it
one
is
of them.
maybe. But I think the other sports get more maybe finance, your rugbies
I
and
agree.
cricket.
In cricket, probably, but yeah.
Yeah, they get more love, so to speak. I think.
But I still feel like South Africa is loved a lot, though. Like, but
Yeah,
yeah, maybe not from the government and the
yeah. The
financial.
football team, yeah. I mean, they're all right. I mean, one of the best players. They've had one of the best strikers ever, I think, in Champions League history is
Yeah,
Benny McCarthy.
yeah, yeah,
He won messing about at Porto. He wasn't under Mourinho.
yeah.
Yeah,
These
Mourinho loved his, an African striker, so to speak.
mm-hmm,
He
mm-hmm.
went Benny, he went Drogba. He does.
Yeah,
Salomon Kalou, all these
Yeah,
guys.
he likes an African because it's like the Eusebio thing. The
yes,
Portuguese guy from Mozambique, Eusebio. That's what he's be brought up with, seeing.
yeah.
Pardon the expression, but like a Black Panther leading the line,
Mm-hmm,
so to speak,
mm-hmm,
which
mm-hmm.
Eusebio was nicknamed the Black Panther.
Nice.
The Black Pearl also. He had
Oh,
two nicknames. He was that good.
wow, wow.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Black
you're
Pearl.
special if people can settle on a nickname for you. you know,
The Black Pearl and the Black Panther.
right?
He's rocking, don't you?
Yeah, the Braid says the main sport is definitely rugby. It's proven by the Rugby World Cup wins. That is also a good way to judge it. That's true. Um, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. South Africa is in the same group as Egypt, Angola, and Zimbabwe for
Yeah,
AFCON.
South Africa have been doing well. I mean, Angola have. I think they won their group. They had, I think it was Ghana in their group, and
Yeah,
Ghana have been disappointing lately. And we all know how well
Ghana
they
is
did
good.
in
Yeah?
World Cups. They haven't been popping. I've been following the Africa. They
It's
haven't been
funny.
popping.
It's
So
funny. We have a resident member of our community, Dr. NHS, who's from Ghana.
yeah, I've met her actually. The lady.
Yes, the lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's nice. Yeah, nice lady. She is. Yeah, she
don't get
looks.
us started on Ghana. She'll tell you where's.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I like Ghana because I follow the boxing a lot, and Ghana's always and South Africa actually.
Yeah,
They're repping the boxing
yeah,
big time.
true that.
I
True.
think Ghana's the best African boxers
Oh,
ever.
I didn't know that. I gotta catch
Oh,
up.
definitely, they definitely got the best African boxer ever in history, Zuma Nelson.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, He's got his the reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be doing that a lot, and a lot of Ghanaian fighters have been representing England.
The
Yeah,
great one says we should stop. Don't over compliment. Bots will get jealous.
don't have a compliment, but
Hey man, Ghana
but,
can go to hell.
I know Ghana.
Yeah, no.
We want the we want the Southern African teams to be repping, but it's
Yes.
like Mozambique have had some of the best players ever back in the day, but it's like war, this and that, this stability. But I mean, it's a
That's just
shame.
one
And that,
of the things. Yeah.
I mean, Zaire used to rep in World Cups, but obviously wars obviously messed it up.
Yeah.
Zambia was popping for a bit, but
Yes.
obviously they like I spoke to you last time, their aeroplane crashed, bless them, and they all died.
Mm.
And then I mean, it's just sad, isn't it?
Yeah. That
So
is.
that's what I was saying. But bots is tough for bots though, isn't it? Because bots has got a small population, hasn't it? What's the population of bots? Less than
2.4
4 million,
million,
I think.
2.3 million right now, you know?
You see what I'm saying? There's more people in most cities,
Yeah, and the
and it.
investment from the government is not as intense as it should be, you know. But slowly people are starting to respect that. Oh yeah, we actually can offer something to the world in sports and track and field. Just you
Mm.
saw the Litsi Litaboho guy who won the gold medal at the Olympics. Like he's
Yeah,
showing.
yeah. You rep in athletics. I was about to say you do, you
Yeah,
do.
they're like, oh
Yeah,
wow, actually, because like now even it's a whole, you know how it is with African parents. If they don't see somebody doing it, earning a living out of like something that's not books, it's not being a doctor, not being a lawyer.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, so they'll start encouraging that kids because you have like kids that have some really natural gifts that they could share with
Hmm.
the world, and because they have never seen anybody do it, then they're like, nah, forget that. You're not going to be running or playing football or
That's
playing.
why not everybody's got academical aptitude. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Is some people are more talented, maybe, what I mean, doing whatever, throwing a ball or kicking a ball or whatever,
Yeah,
enter.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Running, the score. Not everybody can be a doctor, but the parents all want them to be doctors. Come on, what we talking?
Facts.
Yeah, but
Facts.
I know what you mean. You want them to be a bank manager and all that. You know it is.
Yeah,
I know what you feel.
proven,
Something,
proven
yeah,
career paths. Yeah.
something with a suit, yeah, and tie.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, the doctors and nurses, yeah.
Yeah. Well, BTG and everyone, I want to
Take
just
it easy
I want to wrap up the stream to
and
this
good
weekend.
luck.
This weekend, we got Arsenal Chelsea. That's the biggest game of the weekend on Sunday. And we play Leicester City, so away from home. So yeah, hopefully by because it looks like our game is the last game on Sunday. So we pretty much
7 o'clock. It's late here. It's quite late for a Sunday.
it'll
Well,
be
it's
7
evening
p.m. your
Sunday.
time.
What time is it there right now? What's in your
All right.
where you are?
Like this very moment, the time right now, or the time of the game of kickoff.
Right now. So I
Oh,
get
right now
just
it's 9:10 p.m. on a Friday. You know.
9:10. So
Yeah.
oh yeah, so you'll be watching it early in the mid
Yeah,
afternoon.
I'll be watching it at
It's
like 3
cool. Oh,
p.m.
that's a cool time. For us, it's 7 in the evening. Sunday, that's kind of rare for football
Yeah.
Premiership.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
all the best Sunday. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you now that Manchester United, that the machine is starting to roll. I'm telling you,
Starting to
I
click.
can see something.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll
Uh,
see you later, my friends.
big up
Cheers. Peace.
BTG.
Yes, pick up.
Big up
Bro.
yourself. Shout out to you guys, man. Anybody want to say anything? Closing words? Like we got, as I said, like there's a couple of games this weekend, especially City Brighton is another big one. By the way, that's tomorrow.
I
That's got
gotta deal with this one.
Wait, our city at home.
City at home. City at home. You know,
Mine's already.
yeah, City at home. So there's also a kind reminder for anybody that's playing the power predictions game to put your score predictions in. I will be doing that after the stream. So yeah, Ipswich plays Nottingham Forest as well. So hopefully Nottingham Forest can keep winning. Um, Fulham Tottenham will be another interesting one, but Spurs should win. But
But when are you doing the prediction stream?
so actually, bro, like I should do it on let's say like Sunday night, because like that's when I'll be done with um
Mm.
day
I think
28.
I'll miss it because I'll be working. So
Oh, okay. Oh, what about Monday? Probably like Monday, because then like you
yeah, Monday is fine. Like Monday evening.
yeah, I'll do Monday evening. Yeah, because yeah, we're chilling. I'm literally like almost all caught up with everything. So yeah, guys, big up yourselves. Big up to Mitch, Young Papi, and men like Bali Tech. The beers have definitely hit Bali Tech. He's been quiet the whole time.
But
The
are you not
Bears
gonna
have been
give your
doing what it's
prediction?
doing, bruv.
The beers are beering.
Yeah.
Don't lose your bearing, though.
Nah, 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 nah. It's never that, bro. Me,
Right.
I'll still jump in my car and take a journey, bruv.
Yes, sir. Yikes. Yeah, no, no, no. Just be careful out there. Be careful out there. If you
What's your score prediction for the game? But for Leicester.
oof, Leicester is our I nearly
Oh,
said
fine, nothing.
that word, but yeah, I think like we should beat them 2-0, or 2-2. It's a way. Jamie Vardy has been angry lately. 2-1. 2-1. You know.
Mm. Goal scorers.
Vardy for Leicester, obviously, and then for United, I think Xerxes is gonna score, and Rasmus.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, that's your prediction.
What is your prediction then, buddy Jack?
Hey, listen. There's only one guy that likes to put the ball in the back of the net with regularity on
Bruno.
Manchester United. That is Bruno Fernandes.
We
You know
know,
what I
we
mean?
know, we
Fernandes.
know.
Fernandes. That's true. That's yeah, he's in hot form right now. Actually, if you're gonna guess okay, so it's gonna be Hoyland and Bruno for me. Those are the goal scorers. Yeah, yeah. What about you, Young Puppy and Mitch? Like, Young Puppy, what's your predictions?
I'll go with 3-1.
Oh, goal scorers.
Um, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna say Justin for Leicester,
Okay.
and from like maybe a weak corner, whatever,
Mhm, mhm.
Um, for us,
3 goals, you said.
Bruno hat trick.
Damn.
I like that.
Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. He's a midfielder. There's other. Okay, whatever. Mitch, what do you say?
Yeah, man. I agree with you. I'm gonna go 2-1. I
I
think
said three.
Bruno's
I
gonna
said 2-1.
score, and
Right, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I think somebody random is gonna score as well. I think Mazurari, he's been getting
He
runs
hasn't
into the box,
scored.
those late runs. Like
Yeah,
he's missed a couple of chances last few games. I think he's gonna get a goal maybe.
it's so right. But
For
at this rate, I
Leicester,
think like Dorgu is gonna score first before Mazraoui.
Is he coming off his ban yet or no?
Oh yeah, Dorgu
nah,
is
he's
probably
still
still suspended.
suspended.
Yeah, but still, the statement still stands. Dorgu will get his Premier League goal first before Mazraoui does. Um, I just have that feeling because Dorgu is just getting in them positions like with ease and such a level of consistency that like he needs to get better at the you know just getting the right connection on that ball.
Jordan
You
Ayew
guys saw the
plays for.
technique, right? The difficult technique where he tried to volley, like I think it was from a corner kick, and
Does
what
Ayew play for Leicester City though?
the guy who plays for Leicester City.
Jordan Ayew, he plays for
Ayew.
Leicester, right?
That's true. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get them a goal off the bench or something.
Yeah.
So 2-1, Man United.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. 2-1 United. Big up, my broski Mitch. Shout out to Young Papi and Bali Tech. And most importantly, shout out to you. Great one, Braids, Lucky, Box, everybody that's been in the chat. Gaza King, big up yourself, my broski. We gonna ball out or what? After this. Shout out to also who else? People that were here earlier on. Stephanie, who went to bed, Luan, Ronald, Nile, all legends in the building. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. We've reached a 1 hour, 30-minute mark of this stream. And yeah. Legendary post happy hour hangout. And big up to BTG, by the way. Peace. See you tomorrow when we watch. I think the first watch along we'll do is City Brighton. We gotta do City Brighton. Even though my team that I should be focused on is Nottingham Forest, but Man City Brighton will be sparks for sure. And in the famous words of the one and only, the football magician,
we will be there. We will be there.
Football Power Hour.